Howdy folks, and welcome back for the penultimate episode of Centaurworld. Today we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 7, which is titled The Hootenanny. It's finally happening, folks. The event that I thought was potentially going to happen off-screen between episodes, I didn't realize that this event held that much weight. Mentioned 3-4 episodes ago at this point, I knew that it was something that was going to be used to recruit a bunch of people to our cause, namely all the whole TARs, but it seems like they're really just banking on this being the group that's going to do it for the armies, unless we're just straight up out of time after this hootenanny. But I'm just shocked that this event holds this much weight in the show. Assuming this is going to be somewhat of a big episode, being the one right before the finale, I'm really curious to see how we set up for this finale. That's always something that's really big for me in shows. Like how well do you build up the final battle or confrontation or whatever is happening? I'm still waiting to see Woman. I don't know if she's going to show up here or if she's going to be just for the finale and we're going to get all the lore there. I'm assuming we're going to get lore, seeing as how we don't have like anything from her about her, other than she seemingly knows the Nowhere King from before. I don't know. There's a lot the show still needs to do. But like I said, that last episode is, I think, 72 minutes long or something like that. So they definitely have time to explain. It's just like, I'm ready for it. I'm expecting also potentially some emotional stuff. The last that we left Horse, because the last episode of Centaurworld had no Centaurworld in it. She had just gotten everyone's backstories, basically. She had seen, except for Zulius, which y'all pointed out that his kind of ramblings he was doing at the end of the episode was very Batman coded. And I was wearing a Batman shirt, so unintentional Oracle moment, we take those. But I'm assuming that there's going to be something of, the cast finally like coming together to Horse and saying like, hey, we're going to miss you when this is all said and done. Now that all these characters have a better understanding of each other, or at least Horse has a better understanding of them, I'm expecting a little bit more emotional weight to the events here. Hopefully it snaps Horse out of the funk that she was in, and, hopefully things don't go too badly before the final battle even begins for next time. But I think I'm done yapping. I'm just excited to watch, nervous that we are coming to the end. Like I think I've been saying the last couple episodes, I still feel like I just started this dang show. And it's already coming to an end. But hey, that's what I wanted. I wanted a shorter experience. I wanted to finally watch this show, and I'm really glad that I did. Hey, thank you for watching me watch this thing. Make sure you do all the YouTube things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when that last one comes out. You're not going to want to miss the finale if you're here watching this one. As well as leave a like on the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the episode, of the music. Assuming we're going to get music in the episode called The Hootenanny. I know we didn't get any songs last time, but wouldn't it be wild if the Hootenanny episode also just had no music in it for whatever reason? Let me know what you think of the episode, the reaction, the songs, anything you want to let me know. Hey, I say one last time, but we'll have one more time next time to plug the Patreon. Hey, by the time you're seeing this on YouTube, the finale should be well and up. So if you want to catch this or any other Centaurworld, uncut, unedited, before YouTube gets the finale, or even after. If you watch this afterwards and you just think like, you know what? I do want to watch all of those unedited. There's a link to the Patreon down in the description below. Don't have to, but it's a great way to support the channel. As always, glad that you're just here watching on YouTube. Let's get going. Centaurworld Season 2, Episode 7, The Hootenanny. Starting up in 3. I don't know why I just turned into Old Man McGucket there for a second. But starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, I feel like hootenannies are very Old Man McGucket coded. Cute stabby. Also, what is the context here?
Daddy, hey Daddleton. Yes, son. I got a question for you. Please just one.
I have a question too.
What's a hootenanny? A hootenanny?
Oh, they're building like the stage for it. Yeah, and a song like this hits a lot harder after seeing what Durpleton went through as a kid.
So cold.
Oh, it's like everybody. It's like a I don't want to say like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Overture.
So it's a hootenanny without a motor put in pie.
Yo, that actually looks pretty good. Assuming it's not dirt flavored.
Got mixed feelings about hootenanny.
Yes.
It's the time of year when they hang shiny stuff on trees.
Oh, is this a Christmas special?
Hey, oh.
No, boo. Cut Crandy from all my reactions, knowing who she's voiced by. By the way, where's Baden? I haven't heard from him in a while.
What a privilege.
Oh, there they are, the glitter tars. Glitter cats? I forgot what they called them.
In good old Centaur hootenanny style.
I've been hearing snippets of what these guys are saying a hootenanny is, and I think I'm even more confused than I was when I first asked.
Me too.
They all seem to be singing about completely unrelated tangents and details. Frankly, I've lost interest in the topic entirely.
Okay, I can't hold it anymore.
I don't want to go to it anymore.
Or their presence, at least.
Of course, son, we're not savages.
Except for the Savage Tars, but I don't think they're coming to the hootenanny.
Oh. Thanks, Dad.
I still am confused, though.
I mean, I still am confused. Yeah.
I still like doing the old stabby voice. It's really fun. Okay, I'm going to assume that song is over. It looks like someone's about to say something, but... You know? I'll fix it for next week, folks. Hootenanny Overture, I'm going to call that one. Because, you know, what better for it? Also, just realizing how sizable of a song that was, like about 3.5 minutes. That's a really good length, especially for this show. I dug it. Like, you know, it's more of an intro kind of song for an episode, you know, reminding us of all the colorful characters that we've met along the way, except for Baden. You know, shockingly absent from that one. Baden was. I hope they're okay. You know, it was fine. I'm definitely not going to rank it super, super high. Let's see. I liked Frustration Tears better. The Whale Tar song better. Okay, starting above Holes Matter. Which, why did I rank that so high? That song is kind of... Okay. This looks like it's going to be... You know, that looks like a good spot for it. Above Holes Matter and below Breathe in a Bag. That feels about right. I've now turned to the back of this. I've turned to the clean backside of this to kind of write where I'm putting everything. So hoot, the Hootenanny Overture. God, I get to do all sorts of cool voices today. And then that was Holes Matter. That feels pretty good to me. Yeah, I feel good with that placement. You know, good little start to the episode, like a full song. I feel like this season, I don't want to say the music hasn't been as good, but I definitely remember the songs a lot better from season 1, at least so far. But a lot of the songs in this season, I don't want to say they feel incomplete, but they're definitely on the shorter side. And just not as impactful for me. Like season 1 was just like completely full of bangers. These have been okay, but I said all that to say this was like a good lengthy song to start this episode, and it was solid. I'm a big fan of the all the groups get to sing a little part kind of song that some musicals get. So executed very well here. Let's continue.
It's the most wonderful time of a young boy child's life.
In Centaurworld.
Oh, I almost forgot. Once again, my tea for tonight is chamomile.
Give me back 1 minute.
Oh, this is going to be
Oh
a
no,
disaster. Should we
this
call
is
it
turning into a fire festival situation.
One wink. Everybody's ready here. We're not calling it off.
Yeah, especially you've been building up to it for like 4 episodes now.
Wait, what?
Oh, like you don't have a bunch of tents and mattresses in there.
Oh? Yeah, I do.
They're purple mattresses. I'm sponsored.
Oh, sweet merciful goose.
Also nice, the producer name on the Porto can. Love it.
There's no one in all of Centaurworld who could manage an event like this.
Where's the sequin volcano that I pre-ordered? I'm gonna need a net.
Yeah, of course, Zulius, the fanciest motherfucker of all of them.
Herbaldon, it's common sense. If a stage is there, where would we put the cheese bombs?
Yep, of course.
Yes. Cheese bombs and glitter make hootenannies better. That's why you always put them together. Hey, I know you.
I'm remembering that I hate you.
Wait, so they're friends now? Didn't they hate each other? That's all it took?
A little more
I
than
need to go
friends.
make myself a new magazine.
Oh. And then we never see them again for the rest of the show. They're just gone.
Message undelivered.
Oh, Grandmama, I found a new ball.
Uh-oh. You know, with putting the mask on, hold on. Strange little parallel as I'm watching through Vox Machina, which if you're not watching the Vox Machina reactions, I'm having a blast watching that show. But Percy kind of like donning the plague mask whenever he's about to go into No Mercy Percy mode. Same thing with this small Victorian centaur child who's just like, I'm going to go torture an animal now, and just like puts the mask on. Like, you know, I didn't realize I'd be making the connection to No Mercy Percy in this show, but here we are. I love it.
He likes games.
And Jeffica. Hi, Jeffica.
Not like Wamawink. He likes Jeffica. And she does not like Wamawink. And
Still
this
came to the
over here is
hootenanny,
my
though.
dad.
You made it.
It isn't Durpleton.
Oh.
We have been looking for you. Can you help me find a roll-top desk?
Preferably cedar.
They have another one?
It's for writing my poems full of regrets about the things we've left behind.
No, I don't buy it. I don't even care if you're Ida's voice.
My Daddleton's not gonna get you no desk.
Hell yeah.
and look.
Stabby.
He has a pet now.
He's not my pet.
Stabby one-uppies.
He's my son. Now that I'm a dad, I know what it means to be a bad dad. For instance, I've left a knife in my son for weeks now. It's still in there.
It gives him character.
I have regrets, but I'm still not as bad a parent as you guys.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Hey, Horse, how are you planning on turning this hootenanny into a shootenanny?
Hootenanny?
Shootenanny. You know, like shooting. Bows and arrows. Pew pew.
Oh.
Maybe you don't know this because you have a horse-eye view of things, but you need to look at things from a different perspective.
Yep, there they
Of course,
go.
They don't pick up Ched. Yeah, I'll just fly myself.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all the callbacks in this episode are crazy.
What's the big deal, Chad? It's just a bunch of tars about to sing another song.
In the underground, there's no shortage of pretty things.
You know, I hate to say it, but there has been a lack of Comfortable Doug in this episode. Of everything else they've called back to, there's been no Comfortable Doug. There's been no Jebri either. My biggest ops are not present here.
He's got skin, the gopher star. Look at him go. I don't know what you're talking about, Chad. These guys look like they're getting along to me.
Oh, yeah, sure, the whole tars are, but you just watch. It gets better.
I'm waiting for whatever's about to happen.
Wait a minute. Ice, what's this ice?
I'm too cold here.
What's this holding around our eyes?
Is this still the same song? I guess so. It's the same, like, plot device.
Be trash tars by our eyes. You always blame the trash tars when you make the planets gross, but we're picking up your garbage. Let me tell you something, folks. Throw your stuff away. Don't leave garbage on the ground.
This fucking rules. Hell yeah, and it was woke.
Loud, you guys are loud and annoying. Pulled our roots up out of the ground and rode a whale tar across the sea. Just so a bunch of bird tars could nest in us and use our bodies as a restroom.
Oh. I still do have to cut Crandy out of all of this.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yo, those bird tars really
Like
are strong.
Everyone is having their own hootenanny.
Several hootenannies, but not one big uniting hootenanny. That was... I really liked parts of that song, like the trash tar bits, you know, and the Moltar bit was just kind of fine, especially like when they set us up to be like, just wait. And then I found myself like, okay, what's gonna happen? I found myself like saying, all right, Moltars, get to the point, get out of here. Always nice to hear the tree shamans, which I know they were in the first song of this episode as well, but always nice to hear them. I loved the trash tars. I think I already said that. I loved their bit. Bird tars I could have done without Crandy and the comfortable Dougistan. Overall, especially to compare to the first one, I think I like the overture, or at least what I'm calling the overture, better. The first song of this episode edges that one out a little bit. So this one I think is going to go a little bit lower, even if I did really like parts of it. Let's see. Also, why is this fan club song? All right, you know, for all the joking I've been doing, I am actually going to rewrite this tier list for next week. I'm gonna take a listen through all of the music up to this point, and I will have a clear and concise tier list, preferably on more than one sheet of paper, to sort this out. I just got to get through this one episode, and then the bit of I'll fix it next week can finally end next time. But until then, I do have to find a place for this one. Like I said, I did really like parts of it. And let's see. I have the Derpleton It's You song, which I feel like this should go somewhere around, probably is right under it, which it looks like that would end up being below the Derpleton and Stabby duet from a couple episodes ago, and right above We Do This Every Day. So that's where that one's going to go. And this I'll just call Hootenanny second song. I should have official titles for these next time. Like I said, I just need to take a couple listens through the full soundtrack up to this point again, and just fully, like, 100% have this. And there will be a segment where I just read off a bunch of song names in order next time. So sorry if that's going to be really boring. I know it's already going to be a really long reaction next time, but that's how I'm going to spend some of my precious time in the video. Anyway, we are a little more than halfway done with this one, so let us continue.
Separated.
Like the opposite of a smoothie.
Oh, hey, they did come back.
What?
First of all, yes, this is
Stripes on Stripes. No.
I and my esteemed colleague have manifested hootenanny magic today, but Horse needs to figure out how to create synergy synthesis.
Yeah, I don't think the punk rock from the Trash Tars worked really well with the smooth folk of the tree shamans. Hello? Are we back at the... Hi. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've all been there.
Look, I know you're month to month, but this is my home. You're treating it, frankly, like a stall in a state fair bathroom.
Ugh.
Would it be all right if we discuss this later? I've been trying to make sense of an endless war. I failed to keep Centaurworld safe.
Is that an invitation to the hootenanny?
All right. Do you know what we're gonna do?
He's just about the only one who's not there, right?
Later.
It is.
And I guess we're gonna be late because of you, but we could just go together. The hootenanny might do you some good.
She looks at the invitation. She's like, is that fucking horse from before?
Hello, Centaurworld. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming to this hootenanny.
Hey, you're not singing at the hootenanny. Sing a song.
Small part. And most of all, Wama Wink. The hootenanny was her idea.
Oh, not about me.
Fucking take that, Jeffica.
I know what centaurs are capable of. The reason I know is because of these guys. You all have different traditions. Well, my herd has a tradition too. It's something we do every day and every night.
I'm trying to think. Like, this is gonna be a callback to something. Don't they sing like a good morning, good night song or something that I don't know if we've ever heard?
Hey, new friends, I'm glad we made it.
And it's wild. They're basically not new friends anymore, but I understand the callback.
You made it to Centaurworld, and nothing better represents our world.
It feels like coming home hearing this theme again. And see, now everybody's joining in.
It takes a little boldness.
This too. Fuck, this is hitting me. See, it's magical. Look at that. Oh, it is hootenanny magic.
So
I love this.
Pure Centaur
Wow, I loved that one. I think something I can actually fit on the tier list because it's a lot less crowded up here. And I'm thinking back to the last time they reprised a lot of the earlier songs, and it was in such a different context. Back in the Whale-Tar Shaman episode in season 1, when Horse was at her lowest in that season, we got the it takes a little boldness, it takes a little magic. I think we got What If I Forget Your Face was thrown in there as well. I think like maybe one or two other ones, but that hit in such a different way that it was like, oh no, these songs that I love from the beginning of the show that I think are beautiful are like being used for pain. Who Is She? I think was the other one that was thrown in there, which is why it was so shocking, for lack of a better term, in that episode when it was like Horse basically giving up. And since then, like I said, season 2, there hasn't been, aside from Derpleton reprising a couple of the songs, I think he got Ryder's Lullaby, and then he had a little bit of It's You with Stabby, right? But other than that, we haven't really reprised a lot of those songs since season 1, right? Like we got a couple instances of, a couple songs here and there. So now, finally, and I was saying at the very beginning of this reaction, I wanted to know how they were going to set up for the finale. And yeah, I know we have a little bit more of this episode to go, but I think that was a perfect way to finally call back to all those songs from the very beginning of the show. And not from a place of sadness, but from a place of hope and from a place of togetherness, and we can do this, right? Like bringing everybody together. It hit me. I had tears in my eyes at the end of that one. Real good. So with all that being said, where do I put this? And I'm going to have to go back to some really old songs in here. Because still my top 3 are Ryder's Lullaby, of course, at the very top. Hello Rainbow Road right below that. I think they hit us with some bangers right at the beginning. And I still do have, and like I said, I'm going to re-listen to the soundtrack, but I have What You Need at number 3, just because I thought it was such a beautiful song and in a genre that I love. So that's my top 3 right now. And then, we get a lot more stuff. And yeah, like right below that is the Nowhere King Lullaby, which I'm also just now realizing, like we get the Ryder's Lullaby, which is like sweet and full of hope. And then we get the You Will Bring Joy to the Nowhere King when he sees the light leaving your eyes. And both are like, lullaby-ish in nature, but just complete opposite ends of the spectrum there as far as feeling. So we are centaurs, or you are centaurs, or just centaurs maybe. Where do I put this? It made me teary-eyed, which means it's got to go pretty damn high. I'm thinking of, let's put it here. I have It's You right above What If I Forget Your Face. I think I liked It's You better. Did I like this better than What If I Forget Your Face? What If I Forget Your Face, I think, came close to making me teary-eyed, but not quite there. This one, the tears were there, folks. So I think on that virtue alone, I think I might need to put this above What If I Forget Your Face and below It's You. Nothing Good is somewhere up there too, which I think I might have. I think the one arrow represents both. So now I think I have to put this below Nothing Good. So I think it's gonna go below Nothing Good, above What If I Forget Your Face. So it would be Nothing Good, Centaurs, and What If I Forget. And like I said, that's apt to change by next time, but at least as of right now, like immediately upon hearing it, that's where it's going. Like I said, just a little bit left of this episode. I don't know if we're gonna get one more song. There's still plenty of time for shit to go really bad after all this. If we cut to the Nowhere King like advancing his armies, or woman shows up and says like, we need to talk or something. And then it cuts to black. And then we start the next one with lore drop. I don't know. We'll see.
That's a hootenanny.
That's an army.
Yeah. And see, Horse, who was just saying how bad she felt at Centaurworld, did a great job there.
Put that in my pesto.
Hey.
Horse, Ryder.
Hey. Both of them. Becky Apples. Becky fucking Apples.
If the Holtars burrow tunnels around the rift, the ground will collapse under the weight of the Minotaur army.
If we collapse the rift itself, would that separate the worlds?
My gosh. Right on.
It's like you never left.
And look at them. You see, like I said, they have a different relationship now that they can communicate, right?
General's army is gonna be hungry.
Laughter snacks? Well, all I made are giggle cakes. And,
Giggle cakes are not laughter snacks. They're totally separate. They're here. There he is. What a shot. Well, I didn't think we were actually starting the battle today. I legitimately thought the woman showing up and saying, we need to talk, was going to be, like, the ending here. Nope. They coming.
We're not ready. Where is the general? We need his army now.
What if they already defeated the general?
They're waiting for the Nowhere King's command. He controls them with his mind.
He's like, wait, I'm back in the other world now.
I'm sorry, boss.
Yo, make a stand here? Literally you and what army?
Wamawink, go back to the hootenanny and tell them it's happening.
Mama Wink, how many paces away do you think he is?
well, I don't know, a lot, but not
What are
far
you
enough.
planning?
Horse, what are you doing?
Trust me, I can stop him.
What?
Take care of each other.
Oh, that just sent fucking chills down my spine.
Thank you for being my family.
Don't do this to me.
Horse!
What is this plan? What horse? Oh, there she is.
What is she doing?
Yo, horse dies at the end of the second to last episode.
Magic.
Backstory! Backstory! Yo, they got my ass. They fucking got my ass right there. All right. Oh my god, I'm locked in for the finale. I'm so excited. Okay. Ooh. All right. Yo, I haven't been this hyped finishing an episode in a long time. Well played. Oh, I'm so ready. Oh my god, I want to watch it right now, but it's late. I gotta prep the edit. I have to edit the episode before I watch the next one. I do not like getting behind on my watching and my editing, but ooh man. That's how you set up for a fucking finale. That, excellent episode. Even if a couple of the moments, like focusing on some of the other Centaur groups that I didn't much care for, the highs made up for the lows of that, right? And I wouldn't even say they were lows. It was just like, all right, next. Like, it wasn't like I was rolling my eyes like, oh, get off my screen. But man, the music all pretty good, right? Even if like the second one, I was like, I didn't like it as much as the first. Third song, absolute banger. Incredible song. And then, they had me going at the end. Like, I totally didn't even put it together when she was like, how many paces away do you think he is? Just making sure she had enough room to get going for the thing. But as soon as they said she's doing magic, like it just clicked into my head, and I feel stupid for not realizing it before, but like, oh, that got me hyped. That got me so hyped, chat. Oh man, I'm ready. That means, I was technically right a little bit, saying like, I was thinking we were going to start the finale with like Nowhere King backstory. I thought we were going to be getting it from Woman explaining it to us, but nope, we're going to get it. Horse is going to witness it directly, which will be interesting because she'll be the only one knowing it. Also, that breezes the Nowhere King, doesn't it? While she's in there, he's like going to be like, unless he's just so powerful that he can overcome that. But everyone else was pretty much frozen when she was in there. So that might actually be a really good advantage as the battle gets going, right? I guess it's time to find out some of those theories that I put into place a long time ago. The biggest ones being that woman was a trade for the artifact. I initially said, what if a centaur came to the human world, and what if she came as like a prisoner trade kind of thing? But I think it's probably more likely that the artifact went to the human world and a human came to Centaurworld to live, and that was the trade. But also, hey, I had the theory, what if Becky Apples was a centaur that came and like just spent too much time in the real world, so she kind of like I tried to make like a noise. It didn't really work too well in the moment, and now I've completely ruined it. Because she has some whimsy to her, right? What you might call magic, that she can kind of get around places that you don't really expect. I don't know if that's just cartoon zaniness in what's normally a pretty funny show. An episode that had like no other jokes. It's like, we got to do some horse stuff here. It's got to be funny. But what if Becky Apples was originally from Centaurworld? I guess we'll find out next time. But ooh, man, that phenomenal ending to this one. Very, very excited. It's and sometimes when I make thumbnails for shows, I pick something like very representative of the episode itself, and then I have to. The hardest part for me is oftentimes scouring to find like me making some kind of a face, because I feel like most of the time I don't like overreact in my reactions. Like, even when I'm like popping off, like I feel like, I could be cracking the funniest joke you've ever heard within the last 30 minutes. That's typically how long these are. I usually tell at least one funny joke per video. But usually, like, I could be saying something that catches you really good, humorously, and I'll be delivering it with just a face like this. So it's oftentimes hard for me to find like me making a face that best suits like what I'm feeling in the moment, because like I said, I stake those things with my voice as opposed to like making reaction faces. So that's often a hard part for me. But I know, like, I was popping the fuck off at the end of this episode, so I know for a fact that I'll be able to find something good at the end of that one to use for this thumbnail. So look forward to the thumbnail. You've already seen it before you click this video. Hey, like I said, you judge a lot of shows based on how well they set up for the finale. I think Amphibia did a really good job setting up for their finale. Even though their finale was kind of like this one, they had like 2 episodes that I say constitutes the real finale. One really, really long one, and then one like slightly longer than normal one. But the episodes before it, when they too were gathering armies together of all different types, I think they set up pretty good for that one as well. Owl House was weird because it was like 3 special length episodes. So I think King's Tide set up pretty good for the 3rd season that got shortened. But, that show had circumstances definitely for it. But this show definitely, I think, did a great job setting up for the finale, because like I said, I finished this one and I wanted to immediately go right on to the next one, but I can't, because like I said, it's late and I gotta edit. So hey, I'm really, really excited for this finale, and I know some people have been. I've said this before, but the general consensus is that the season 2, like, just not as good as season 1. But this, far and away the best that season 2 has to offer. Really, this whole back half of the season has been pretty full of bangers. It's just really the first couple episodes of season 2 that felt a little bit less, we'll say. But certainly this episode had, like I said, banger music, great moments, and just got me overall hyped, which is what a show should do leading you into their finale. How is it going to end? I don't know. But we had a couple of moments here that made me teary-eyed, so I'm hoping the waterworks come in full force next time. Yeah, if that moment was held out a little bit longer, with Horse saying "take care of each other" as she was about to leave. I mean, maybe she doesn't even know if she's going to be able to, number one, if she was even going to be able to get into the Nowhere King for backstory. And number 2, if she does get in there, if you die in the backstory, do you die in real life? Who knows, what kind of power he has even within that realm, right? So she could be in great danger there. Or I guess also it goes in the fact that, like, we can't, even though he's maybe frozen for part of the battle, we can't kill the Nowhere King with Horse in there, right? Yeah, can't do that. Can't sacrifice Horse. Plus, we need to learn what Horse knows, finds out in there. So it's like one of those. It's like a weird prisoner's dilemma, right? Can't kill the Nowhere King even though he's super vulnerable because our friend is in there. And I think that's really interesting too. So how's it all going to play out? I don't know. Come back next time. And I hope you do. While you are here, please don't forget to leave a like on your way out. And for the love of God, come back for the finale. I'm excited. You made it this far into the show. You made it this far into this video too. My God. But hey, come back next time as we finish off this show, this short little show that I've enjoyed so very, very much. Come back next time for the final episode of Centaurworld. Take it easy, everybody.